Hi guys, Mrs. Sullivan here for Social Studies on Thursday, October 29th. So today, you should have completed your warm-up already, but if you haven't, make sure you go back and do so either right now or after your activity is done. But for today, the warm-up asks you near what two rivers did Mesopotamia develop? And you should have came up with the Euphrates River and the Tigris River. Now for today, we're still working on identifying and explaining conditions that led to the rise of early civilizations. Maybe, a lot of this is to just kind of go through and see how those civilizations developed and how those civilizations influenced society today. What kinds of things do we still have, and how did it develop from that time to what we have now? But today we're going to do an escape room. And you'll know you've got it when you can complete the escape room successfully by getting and entering a completion code in Canvas. And I'm going to kind of walk you through how that's going to be done. So you are going to need a piece of paper, and I've got mine ready, and I'm going to use it here in just a little bit. If you join us virtually online, there's really not a lot. We might be able to put you into groups with other people that are online. I'll just have to see how that works. But if you do join us late, we might already be started. So if you join us late, within 10 minutes later or so, I probably won't be able to do that. So you'll have to work on your own. Now, to kind of walk you through how this escape room is going to work for today, you should have already done, you're doing number 2 right here, right now. Watch the following video for instructions. But the first thing you're going to do is you're going to need to kind of set up a piece of paper like I've got here, where you can kind of write down answers and then kind of get the number for those answers. So I might just write down, let me just kind of turn this around a little bit, I think. I might write down like level 1, and I'm going to need kind of 4 answers, and you can set this up however you would like. But then underneath that, I'm going to need a space kind of for the letters. So the letters are going to go here. The numbers that I decode for the escape room are going to go here. Just kind of a glare a little bit, but hopefully this isn't too bad. So you just need to set that up, and there's 5 levels as it shows in the picture. And then at the end, you'll get a completion code that you will eventually enter. So your first step is just kind of get your paper ready for your answers. And then number 4 says, you will answer 5 levels of questions. Each level has 4 questions. The following images have each level and the questions for each level. Write down your answer, the letter, for each one. There are a few we have not covered, so on those, just try your best. So if you look at this image, you have level 1, and the Q1, Q2, Q3, and Q4 tell you what number of question that is. For each one, you either have an A, B, C, D answer. So what you are going to do on this one, you need to go through each question and figure out which letter that is going to be. So say that I go through it and it nicely comes up to A, B, C, D. I'm going to write that down. Like this is number 1, this is number 2, this is number 3, and this is number 4. Now I don't think that any of them come out that nicely, but just in case. So say I have A, B, C, D. Well, I'm going to go through, and you can do this if you want to open up 2 tabs and you want to kind of check each level at a time, that's fine. But there are 5 levels on here, and each level image is this, and you'll do the same thing for each one. And then number 5 said, use the link below to check your answers. And it will go level by level. And you must get level 1 totally correct to move on to check level 2. You will have to solve a puzzle to convert your letter choices into numbers. So if I'm clicking on this link, it's going to take me to this escape room. Okay? And the whole point of this escape room, it says, so a mad professor trapped your whole class in the classroom. In order to escape, you must use your knowledge of Mesopotamia to convince him to let you go. Answer the questions at each level and be sure to record each answer. Once all levels are complete, you retrieve the completion code to break out and save the day. You must hurry and escape before you remain trapped in class. Next. So now if you look at this, so here is level 1, and you're going to enter the correct 4-digit code. So what I have to do is I have to use this decoder right here to get out of level 1. So I said I had A, B, C, D. So what I have to do to find my first digit is, for this one, this is letter A, I have to follow this line around, and it tells me it's a number 4. So number 4 is A. And then I have to go through and find the rest of those digits. Okay. And then when I find all 4 digits, I'm going to type that in. Now, maybe it's 4, 3, 2, 1, and I hit next. Well, if it says keep trying, I'm wrong. If you get it right, good job. It moves you on to the level 2, and you move on from there. When you get through all levels, it will give you a completion code and tell you to write it down. What you will then do is you will write down your completion code somewhere, so you don't have to remember it. Say that it is 4, 3, 2, 1. It's not, but if it is, I click out of the escape room, and then this asks you, you have a text entry box that if you come up and hit submit, when you hit submit, you can enter in the completion code, and then we're good to go. That completion code will tell me that you completed this, and if your completion code is correct, you get credit for it. And this is worth some extra credit points. So that is good. So if you have any questions, please send me an email, and I will help you as soon as I can. Hope you have a great day and have fun.